Hi, it's Anthony from Return to Israel, and as you know, our website is devoted to seeing the restoration of Israel. And Christians in support of sovereignty, which is part of that. But another important part of the restoration of Israel is as we realize that the deserts will blossom like a rose, the hills will flow with milk and honey. And part of that restoration includes the reforestation, because we realize that from a biblical point of view, Israel had a lot of foliage, a lot of greenery in its land. And so one of the points of restoration that we as Christians can be involved in is helping to reforest Israel, to make it green again. And Aaron, you are a part of that. And why don't you tell us some of the projects and something important that is part of Israel's restoration, biblical restoration?
Well, first I have to say that every time I come from the United States or Europe back to Israel, and I go into Judea and Samaria, going back to my home, I see that all the mountains are barren. It's like a desert field. It's like everything is like stones everywhere. And that really bothers me. Really bothers me. If this is the land of milk and honey, why does it look like this? And you know, since the establishment of the State of Israel, we've planted so many trees in many areas. But Judea and Samaria, that was under Jordanian control since 1948, was unforested, and just the opposite. Trees were being chopped down.
Right.
And so today, Judea and Samaria is probably one of the most barren areas in Israel, the biblical heartland.
Yeah.
And when you open the Bible and you read the book of Joshua, when the tribes of Ephraim and Manasseh received their tribal lands, and they're coming to Joshua and saying, Joshua, this whole area is a forest, we can't cultivate it.
Incredible.
There was a forest here.
Yeah.
You know, there's a story also right by, we're in Ophrah, in the tribal land of Benjamin. Just close to us, there is an Arab village called Deir Dibuan, which preserves in its name the story of the two bears coming out of the forest with Elisha.
Yes.
So again, you had a forest right here where we are.
Bears don't live on barren hills.
And today, you look outside, everything's barren. So I made a decision that enough is enough. And we established a non-profit called the Heartland Institute for Bible study and Zionist volunteerism. And our non-profit is trying to reforest Judea and Samaria. In the last year, we planted around 2,000 trees, native trees like carob trees and oak trees and other types of native trees.
Right.
And we're really seeing how these trees are catching up and blossoming. And this is really encouraging. God is helping us. Also, the last 2 years were very rainy. So we're very happy that God is participating in this. And so we really invite anyone, Jew or Christian, if you care about the land of Israel, if you want to have a small plot of land here with your own tree, go to heartlandtrees.net and please donate, and we will plant a tree in your name. It's a great birthday present. Also, if you have someone you want to give a special present, then planting trees is one of those ways. And we will be sending you a certificate of planting and a small present, one of my Bible teachings. So that's definitely a great way to be part of redemption, of the restoration of the land.
Well, that's biblical. And so you have the information on the website. Help us to receive the restoration of Israel. Thank you, Aaron. That's great. God bless you.
You too.